Welcome to what I would consider one of the most important techniques in intelligent weight loss. It's all about anchoring. Nothing to do with ships. It's all about how their conditioned responses. Now, in my early days, I used to visit my clients. I used to go to their houses, and they thought I was actually going to check their food cupboards. But actually, I was checking where they sit. You see, it's so powerful where you sit. We've conditioned. Normally, most of my clients sit in front of the television. And when they sit in front of the television, it creates an anchor and encourages them to start overeating. When we change where we sit, we change where we eat. It's that powerful. As I say to my clients, if there's one thing you take from this program, is this: be mindful where you sit and be mindful when you eat. So, anchoring, the best way for me to demonstrate anchoring is actually to show you in real life. So I've brought on today one of my great clients, Victoria. Come in, Victoria.
Hi.
Hi, Victoria. Good to meet you. Hi, I've met you before. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to take you through and show you how our anchor works and how we can collapse the anchor. So, here we are at one of our intelligent weight loss clients' house. She's had a hard day. Victoria's had a hard day. She's come home, and all she wants to do is go to her sanctuary of comfort. So you come, Victoria. There you go. With her usual pleasures. Sits down, puts television on, and begins to eat. Now, I know I'm a good hypnotist, but the best hypnotist I know in the world is television. You see, when we sit down in our favourite chair, we automatically go into a hypnotic trance. This is what we call a spatial anchor. When we sit in our favourite seat, we've conditioned ourselves, and at all other times we've had those memories of all the lovely pizzas and ice cream and our sitcoms and our films and our soaps. It all goes into a lovely, lovely feeling of comfort. So every time Victoria sits down here, it's like Pavlov and his dogs. Remember Pavlov, the famous psychologist? He used to feed his spaniels, or spaniels actually. Every time he fed them, he'd ring a bell. And then one day, he didn't feed them, but he rang a bell, and they salivated. That is what we call classical anchoring, conditioning. And this is what we do when we sit at our favourite chair watching the television. Now notice, I'm repeating this a lot because it's so important. If there's one thing you take from this course, is to switch off the television and walk away and sit somewhere else and eat consciously, slowly. I repeat, you put down the remote, switch off the television, sit on your own in silence and eat consciously, and notice what happens. Typically, my clients will start eating half as much. Imagine that, eating half as much. No counting calories, no good or bad food, just eating slowly, consciously. I'll say that again, consciously, because when people sit here, they're unconscious. They're just in a trance, and they eat and they eat and they eat. And then they forget to listen to the signal that says, that's enough. So, please, no more TV. So like Victoria would stand up and go to a quiet place. By doing this one thing, Victoria has become a winner. Doing that day after day, by sitting there, eating what she wants to eat, and when she's full, then obviously you can come and sit in the chair. However, I would say sit somewhere different for a change, because every time you sit here, you'll want a craving will start. So sit somewhere different, and never eat in front of the television, because all it does, it re-hypnotizes you to overeat. Thank you.